Alright, so here with talking about Module 6, um, it's really kind of neat. We're kind of getting more into like the nitty gritty, um, the good stuff, the stuff that I'm really starting to learn about. Um, so my thoughts after going through units number 3 and number 4 from the training site, I think it's a really awesome thing that Google offers because a lot of these websites you kind of just like on your own, um, like Word. Microsoft doesn't do that with like Word and PowerPoint and Excel and all those. So you kind of just are on your own figuring it out, whether it's like looking up videos on YouTube or stuff like that. And I think it's a really neat thing that Google offers, and especially since it's free. Like they're offering all these tutorials and stuff for free. They got to make their money somehow, and I'm surprised they haven't started charging yet. But I guess the tutorial probably not. But um, I mean, it is a lot of training, so I could see possibly in the future they might start charging um, to use it. So I mean, we might as well take advantage of it while it's free. Um, and I thought it was a lot easier and less boring than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be kind of one of those boring things that you just are ready to get through and get done with. But it really teaches you a lot of different stuff, um, stuff that's really useful instead of a lot of just kind of pointless things that you'll see in some other like tutorials and trainings. Um, then also, I the stuff that I learned, I would have to say Classroom was probably like the biggest one because I've heard about Classroom a little bit, but I haven't really went in depth uh, trying to like figure out what it's about and everything. So it was cool to kind of get a walkthrough of Classroom and to see like that it's really a really awesome thing to to start using. And um, I'll definitely start using that once I start teaching. There might be some other stuff that I might use, but Classroom's definitely one of those things that is an awesome tool to start using now that we got, since we're integrating technology so much more into the classrooms. I really I really love that the training helped it seem like really easy and simple to use. The classroom, it doesn't seem like super sophisticated like some other things you might go online for, but everything's just kind of right there, self-explanatory, and it's it's an awesome deal. So I also learned Hangouts, which like I knew I have an iPhone, so and I've known like the Google Hangouts is like an app type messaging app on Androids, um, but I didn't know you could do it on like your computer. So I think that'll be awesome and really helpful for the future for my classrooms. If instead of giving out my phone number, I just give out my email, and then they can send me messages through Google Hangouts. Um, Now the educator certifications, I think I might possibly consider it, but my thing is it takes a lot of time and money. I think I think it would be worth it, but I just I don't. I mean, I think I can figure stuff out enough that I don't really need the certification, and I mean, it would be more marketable. I think, especially with how much technology is integrated into the classrooms, but especially if I stay in Kansas, I mean, there's gonna be so many people leaving the profession here in the next probably couple of years, especially if Brownback keeps cutting funding. So I really don't necessarily see it as benefiting me too much because I will get a job, and with math, it makes it a little bit. I mean, math is math. I mean, you don't need technology quite as much as some of these other classrooms. Yes, I could use it, but um, I just it would definitely be more marketable, but I just don't know that I will really plan on doing it. Um, then Google Slide and all that, it was new to me this year, and I just started using it, and I really like it. There's a lot of positives about it. I love that you can like store it on the cloud, and so like if your computer crashes, you can go to another computer and get it off your cloud. The only downside is if there's like no internet, but I mean anymore, I mean they get that stuff fixed pretty fast, so it's not a huge deal. Whereas your computer crashes, you got everything's gone. Obviously, you don't want all your personal information out there on the drive, but um, it'll be it's it's very beneficial, easy to use, easy to access, um, and then everything's just all saved right there on your Google account, and then you can share it quickly. So instead of having to go to your PowerPoint or whatever and adding that as an attachment, you can just take that and share it from your Google Drive. Take that slide and send it, put it just right in your Google email, send it off to teachers, students, whatever. Um, so it's really nice. Like all these apps are together. So if you have a slide and a presentation, or like a spreadsheet as well, you can just pull those right from your drive instead of going to different locations like with Microsoft with Word and PowerPoint and everything. So I don't really think there's many disadvantages. Um, Maybe not quite as many tools and stuff as like with Word, but I think the benefits definitely outweigh the disadvantages for sure.